Good evening. We are picking up where we left off last week. Just playing some Mario Galaxy. Unlike last week, I didn't AFK at the start of the stream near the toad that makes that bell noise. Zernian, welcome. I think maybe next stream, for like the 5 minutes before the stream starts, I'll just be doing this. I sound like I have a cold brewing. I might. Hard to say. I was feeling a little bit under the weather earlier today, so maybe. Anyway, here's a letter from Princess Peach. Same deal as usual. She sends me this letter every single time I start the game. I can't really be upset at it. I'm feeling pretty pleased with myself overall. Well, that's cool, I can spin the universe around by grabbing it. I'm feeling pretty pleased with myself today because I spent all day actually being productive, which is not something that happens for me very often. Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada. Like, I tend to get distracted extremely easily. So, staying on target for an extended period of time is nice. Hold on. I think I'm blocking the UI. Let me put myself on the other side. There we go. Treat myself to a poutine later. I will sooner or later. I'm trying to eat healthily. But poutine is inevitable. These guys are certainly enthusiastic. Does not seem like I can kill them. I am playing on Switch just in case anybody wasn't entirely aware of that. So targeting the pointer is a little bit difficult sometimes. Sadly, I don't have the star bits to pay off this, this Luma. Yet, at least. Oh, well, I guess it's not happening. Turns out punching explosives does not disarm them safely. the good news is, now I can pay off this Luma. Luma Lee, Luma Bob, welcome to the Luma shop. I will buy 3 extra life. You know, in real life, if I opened a shop... Sorry, I just can't let that one go. If I opened a shop, but I was like, don't give me money, feed me, and that's payment, that'd be weird. Mario, you finally made it. I was starting to worry. It's like, go buy a poutine from the shop next door, and then, like, feed it to me. Or, like, bring me chicken nuggets. I don't actually take payment in dollars. Pay me in dinners, not dollars. You just don't give up. Fine then. I guess I'll just whoop you myself. You want this Grand Star so bad? You're gonna have to take it from me. I then proceeded to take it from him. Battle theme sounds like the start of a theme that doesn't actually start. Now that you said that, I can't unhear it. It's like Delfino Plaza, but it never starts. Oh, is he dead already? I'll take that as a yes. The observatory grows in power. It always amuses me whenever I get a high score of exactly 1. Thanks to you and your friends, all of the domes on the lower level are working again. Once the engine room on the upper level has power, the whole observatory will be working. Then the Comet Observatory will fly as a starship once again. And you'll be able to fly to your special one in the center of the universe. I really like this game, but I'm not a huge fan of how there's no way to go like really fast in a straight line as far as I'm aware. Enemy base spotted. We're detecting massive energy spikes. What are they doing there? Can I jump on the bed? Technically, yes. I could just go straight there. Gusty Garden. Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume of what? I was just drinking water. With Floaty Fluff, you can shape... Oh, good music ahead. Gotcha. You can spin to jump higher. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. With Floaty Flop, you can spin to fly higher, but only after 3 times boing. One of these days, I'm gonna like run off the edge of a planet and just die instantly, falling into the void. Like, oh, I thought the gravity worked differently here. Hello there. I'm on the inside of... inside. I'm making typos IRL for some reason. I think I am coming down with something. I'm on the inside of a rounded cube, not to be mistaken for a sphere. Very round cube, yes. Like, I'm not even memeing. There is a distinction between a sphere and a round cube. If you're curious, the distinction is in the topology. Basically the layout of the faces. If you get lost, try going to the other side of the planet. I'm not sure how to feel about that one because they killed me, but they also gave me my life back. So... just a prank. me. Sorry, had to sneeze. I sincerely hope that it's not too obnoxious whenever I fail to meet myself in time. When that happens. Did not see that one coming. Skill issue, without a doubt. But it's my first time playing this game, so it's fine. Vengeance has been obtained. Vengeance most notoriously the most just of all causes. I'm definitely coming down with something. My brain is not working tonight. Vengeance, well known as the most justifiable of all causes. I like this fountain. Think you can catch me, boyoing? Ariel Cold Edition. I certainly hope it's a limited edition. Can we not have this one enter mass production? Okay, you got me. Here, take this, boy. I'm surprised that Hail Mary shot actually hit it. I should probably take like a really hot shower before I go to bed tonight. But then my hair will be wet for several hours, so maybe I shouldn't. I'll feel worse if I don't. Have some chicken soup. I actually bought some chicken soup a while back, but then I realized that I don't have a can opener. So I just have a can of chicken soup taunting me. The dirty tricks of Major Burrows. I'm not yet hungry enough to use my teeth to get into the can. I can make a hole with a knife and pour it into a bowl. It would have to be a big enough hole to like let the noodles and the vegetables out. And it would also like mess up the edge on my knife. It'd just be better all around if I just got a can opener. Though I should get a knife sharpener anyway, I've had that thing for a few years now, and I've never sharpened it. I could use scissors to stab the can. I am completely certain that I have enough, like, types of violence available to me to get into the can if I really wanted to. I just want to do it without, like, hurting myself. Like, I got a hammer, I guarantee you I could get into a can of soup with a hammer. The question is, would that be wise? This guy is very fast. And the camera is not helping me keep track of him. Is he going in a big circle, or is he like taking diversion paths to avoid me? What's going on here? It worked out. I failed to notice the blue stars in time. You have an ad for TwitchCon? Oh wait, if you're in an ad, you probably can't hear me talking. Is this Galaxy 2? No, this is Galaxy 1. Yes, Pink Reaper, welcome. Always a delight to have you around. When I was younger, I was always, like, terrified of finding worms in my apples. I have never in my life found a worm in any apple. Yeah, this is the 3D collection version of Mario Galaxy. You got an ad for TwitchCon. I can kind of see the appeal. I can definitely see way more appeal in TwitchCon than in DashCon. You don't know what DashCon is? Is it like SawCon? No. DashCon was for Tumblr, and going into detail about how much of a absolute cluster F it was would be an hour-long documentary. Let me put it this way. There's a photo from DashCon that sums up the whole thing. And check this shit out. I guarantee you, you are not mentally prepared for what I'm about to show you. Okay, so, again, this was a convention for basically Tumblr users. One of their advertised attractions was a ball pit. This was the DashCon ball pit. They had to shut down the ball pit because somebody peed in it. So then they just had this big empty warehouse with nothing in it, except for a bunch of Tumblr users. I wonder if this guy's friendly. I wonder if he's currently in agony because I'm standing on his eyeball. I'm sure he's living his best life. But yeah, TwitchCon, I can kind of understand the appeal, because it's like, oh hey, if your favorite streamer is there, you can meet them in person. And like, it wouldn't be creepy. Like, if you met me on the way to the grocery store, that'd be creepy. But if you met me at TwitchCon, it'd be like, oh hey, that's Ariel. Worms don't have eyes, they just have anuses on both ends. Oh goodness. Fun fact, worms also have 5 hearts. I remember when I was a child, myself and my siblings were told that because worms had multiple hearts, you could cut a worm in half and like both halves would be like alive independently. So my brother went out into the backyard, found as many worms as he could, and tore them all in half. And they were still wiggling. Oh yeah, my younger brother is not the kind of person you want to meet. I'm not sure how to interact with this thing. Do I save the bunny or something? Can I punch him in the nose? The fact that he periodically pops up makes me think I can interact with him. Oh, there we go. far have I gotten in Final Fantasy IX? What was the thing I did most recently? Sorry, I was focusing on the boss fight. Oh yeah, that like cave where you like mine. Where the guy's just like, hey, give me some money, I'll give you a pickaxe, you can like hit this rock as long as you like. I'm in that cave. Like, I just reunited with the party, I just got Ramu. I'm only playing 3 hours a week, so it's going kinda slowly. I also only just got a Chocobo last week. Because apparently during like the first 30 hours, I walked by the Chocobo Forest like 5 times and never actually got close enough to get the prompt to go inside. So I just never got a Chocobo. Gusty Guarding Gravity Scramble. Yeah, I'd like to play for longer sessions, but there's a couple of factors keeping me from doing that. The biggest one is that I don't really have the money to be constantly changing games, so I kind of like have to stretch them out. I don't know if I have the endurance to like stream for many, many hours. And also I like spending time with friends, and I can't really spend time with friends on stream, so... You can think of it kind of like a work-life balance thing. You hope I like Chocobo Hot and Cold, they hide a ton of endgame stuff behind it. I have not played Chocobo Hot and Cold yet. Hopefully I do like it. I enjoy liking things. Oh, also, I named Steiner Jeff, spelled with a G. I named Freya Rachel. I named Kina Shrek 2. And I named Garnet Princess. It's really funny because it's just like, we have to keep a low profile, be sure to call her Princess at every opportunity. You make me want to name another character Jeff, or Joff, with spelled J-O-F-F. To like go with Jeff. I'm gonna do that. You would name Garnet Garnet. It's really funny, just like completely blowing her cover. Yeah, I've got a really big fondness for like paper-thin disguises. It's like, wait, you're trying to keep a low profile, but like you made your secret identity name your actual name. I love refuge and audacity type stuff. Danger! Watch where you step. I'm watching. What am I watching? That's the spinner that changes gravity, isn't it? Yes, it is. Black holes everywhere. We are in space, and Bowser has stolen all of the really big stars. So he's kind of like reshaping the universe to his whims. And I guess it's causing some damage. You are right, black holes everywhere is usually a sign of things going wrong. Unless you're playing Noita. In Noita, black holes everywhere means that something has gone very right. Noita is an incredibly fun single-player game if you're not familiar with it. I'm getting a pretty decent number of star bits. I am just waiting for the hungry limit that's just like, yeah, I want 2,000 of them. Daredevil Comet. This definitely isn't going to be a humiliating series of losses for the next hour straight. Major Burrow's Daredevil. Maybe I could. It can't possibly be worse than, like, Bouldergast. Praying for my downfall. Fine. I'll show you. I'll show you how powerful I am. You can't stop me. Where has he gone? There he is. That mole looks like he votes Republican. I get exactly what you mean. I think for me, it's like the too thick eyebrows. Thank you for the hydrate. That wasn't too bad. At my last job, I routinely dealt with older customers. And there was the weirdest commonality between like the grossest ones, and that was that they all had ears that were completely packed with hair. Like you could see it, like looking head on at them. And then obviously they can't hear you when you're explaining like how your services work. So like they turn and they like hold their ear towards you and cup it and act like you're the one who's, you know, not speaking properly. And they just give you like a full view of what's going on. Yeah, ears packed with hair so they can't hear any woke nonsense. It's funny because like, by far the worst guy that I had to deal with, this is a guy who, because he ignored me, ended up paying like $50 more than he otherwise would have. Not out of spite, just because I recommended something that would have saved him a ton of time, and he was just like, no, I don't need that, I don't want it. And then ended up with like a much higher labor cost as a direct result. I bet the star is in here. But yeah, I fixed his computer. In particular, it was like his email that he was having trouble with. And when I got into his email, when I got it all fixed, the first thing I saw in his inbox, I'm not somebody who peeks through inboxes, but like it's inevitable I'm going to see some things. The first thing I saw in his inbox was, "Thank you for your donation to the Conservative Party." And I was like, why am I not surprised? By comparison, the young gentleman with, I shit you not, 4 terabytes of Sims 4 NSFW mods was incredibly kind. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get into that one. I don't think I can punch it. Needed to bring a star here. I wonder where I would find a star. It makes sense that a star would be necessary. I just gotta find it. But also, I just want to circle back to that. I didn't misspeak. It was 4 terabytes of Sims mods. Like, I didn't go digging, but it's like, how? Like, I've had a heavily modded Skyrim playthrough and I don't think it ever went above like 50, maybe 100 gigabytes. How do you get up to 4,000? Was it just a folder that says Sims mods? No, it was actually Sims mods. Like textures and models and behavior files. And then I was like, oh yeah, when I was recovering your data, this Sims mods folder seemed really important, so I made sure to grab it and all of its contents. He was like, oh, thank you. I've spent years collecting these, and I was really afraid that I was going to lose them. So, like, I guess it was like an important part of this guy's life, but it's like, even so, 4 terabytes is a lot of Sims mods. What kind of hard disk drive did this guy have? A 16 terabyte one. Yep, very chunky hard drive. Where might I find a star? I wonder if I'm supposed to get a star for like that sequence of coins at the start. That'd be inconvenient, but it'd also make sense. But yeah, it was funny, because the drive that we actually used to make backups was only 4 terabytes. So when this guy comes in with like a 16 terabyte hard drive that we gotta like, you know, pull the data off of, it's like, oh no. And unfortunately, this was the kind of workplace where a task being objectively impossible would not prevent the boss from screaming at you to get it done. So I had to get creative. Hence, poking through the contents of the drive and selecting things that I felt were, like, of value. Like, for example, any kind of like Steam game or like EGS game, I didn't preserve because I figured he could just re-download those, that kind of thing. Hello there. I feel like this was the correct solution. Indeed it was. Well, that was fun. I was afraid that I wouldn't have enough time, but I had plenty. You look away for a second and I find the star. Yeah, I'm a fox. I'm very fast. You gotta keep your eyes on me. Honey Climb Galaxy. I do like hexagons. I prefer cubes. Honorable mention to nonagons. Fun fact, if you if you try hard enough, you can tile nonagons seamlessly. They aren't equilateral nonagons, but you can tile them. Comical Gaming, welcome. Yes, I am B Mario. If I had a much higher power level than I do, this is the point where I would quote the entire B movie. To be or not to be. IRL no B at all, thank you. They terrify me. Yeah, bees are friends. They just terrify me. Like, I know that it's irrational, I know that they, like, it would take a lot of provocation to, like, actually have them hurt me. But at the same time, I'm scared. And I'm dead. The main basis of my fear is that my mother, I don't know like the name of the condition, but my mother, if she gets stung by a bee, she will die if she doesn't get hospital treatment like immediately. And I don't know if I've inherited it or not. Like, they tell me that I didn't, but as far as I'm aware, I was like never tested for it. And like, I would not put it past them to lie to me to get me to stop crying. Because like, they'd lock me outside and I'd see a bee and I'd be like terrified. They'd be like, oh, you won't die if it stings you. Anaphylactic shock, that's what it's called. Yeah, my mother, if she gets stung and doesn't make it to a hospital within like half an hour, she dies. I recently heard, for the first time, what I can only describe as fan lyrics for this song in the background. And I'm having a very hard time maintaining my composure. I cannot quote any of the lyrics in question. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, after you sent me that one, I went and I found the original. Alright. On that victorious note, I'm going to take tonight's break. It'll be about 5 minutes long. Please feel free to use this time to refill your own water, go to the bathroom, whatever you want to do. About 5 minutes. I will see you then. And we are back. Mario falls asleep really quickly. And I think out of all of his special powers, that's probably the one I'm most envious of. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Missed opportunity to have him stand on the bed. If I remember, perhaps next week I will have him like open the stream on the bed. Freeze Flame Galaxy. The art style reminds me a little bit of the fire and ice arrows from Wind Waker. And I love Wind Waker, so... Speaking of, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess for the Switch when? Nintendo, let me throw money at you, please. Yeah, I don't have a huge budget, but like, for Twilight Princess I could make it work. I could skip a few meals. Hey, old man! Are you practicing how to skate too? Well, why don't we play a game? Can you catch me? This guy's a smug little brat. I know how to handle his kind. Sorry, sudden coughing fit. Not that, old man. With skating skills like that, you might have a chance. A small chance, maybe, but a chance. I didn't lose, I was actually testing you. Monkey recognized monkey. I'm a fox, thank you very much. Brat recognized brat. That's more like it. I am quite unashamedly a brat. And I think that there's nothing wrong with that. That is quite a lot more money than I'm used to seeing in this game. Huh, I haven't been Fire Mario yet. Interesting. Wait, is fire a temporary power within this game? That is so strange. All power-ups are temporary. B wasn't temporary. And I'm dead, but at least I've left behind a nice sculpture. If B wasn't temporary, why am I not still currently a B? Hold on. And I... Well, this is kind of nice. No. Hold on. Oh, wrong button. I'm trying to find like a B color. Hey look, I'm Twitch Prime. Remember to subscribe. Coast or Gyaru Ariel. I'm already a Gyaru. Like, not incredibly so, but like... By my standards, the skin's kind of dark. This is definitely what bees look like. Yeah, my standards for tan are definitely very low. Like, the sun being out at all, where I live, is an incredibly rare event. Like, a newsworthy event. Not just because it would show up on the weather forecast. They really don't give you a lot of time with this. Please let me out. Thank you. I live in a vampire village. No. At the... let me take this off. At the risk of doxing myself, I live in Halifax, which is permanently cloud covered, essentially. Like, if you go online and you look up the place name, you'll see all these, like, nice photos of, like, grass and sunshine. I promise you, as a resident, they are lies. There are, like, 2 of those days a year. Don't come here. Okay, the time limits aren't quite as strict as I thought they were. Oh, I see what's gotta happen here. Alright. I will admit, kind of like backpedaling topics a little bit. I do want to make my next avatar a little bit darker skinned than this. I'm a little bit afraid of coming across as racially insensitive, but I just think it's very pretty. Right, I was there on an assassination mission. I should do that first. I conquered the summit before I liberated it. I wonder what that says about me as a person. When I play Civilization, I don't go for diplomatic victories, let's just put it that way. Not that, old man. Please stop calling me that, I am neither of those things. Mario's at least one of them. I will give you that. Cheap viewers, no thank you. I am in fact one of those things, not by Fox standards. I'm a little bit sad. That bot had Ariel in its name. I felt a kinship. I was excited. And it was like, would you like to purchase viewers? And I was like... no. Like, I definitely get the mentality of wanting to purchase viewers, because it's like, oh, surely if I was just like higher in the search rankings, I would definitely be popular. But like, I kind of feel like if you don't have the personality to carry you, then even if you like inflate your position, you're never actually gonna grow from there. So it's better to just do it right. This has been today's episode of Moral Grandstanding. I need the ice flower for that. Every now and then I've had the thought of like, what if I just went and became an OSRS streamer, like full-time? Like, surely that would be good for my numbers. But like, it's probably for the best to just do what you have fun with and not what would perform well. Yeah, exactly. Enjoy what you're doing. Like, a piece of advice that I heard a while ago summarized was, your vibe attracts your tribe. And it's like, do your own thing, have fun, and people with similar mentalities will show up and have fun with you. It's also a lot better than like content farming, whatever the latest game of the month is. Because if you're going for like a specific game, you'll attract the people who are into that game, but when you stop playing that game, you'll lose those people. So just no matter how you want to cut it, it's better to do your own thing. Yeah, like, one of my dearest friends is a Final Fantasy XIV content creator. And I don't want to speak for him, but I'm pretty sure his content doesn't do nearly as well when it's not Final Fantasy XIV. And like, he loves the game, but like, it probably isn't amazing to see those numbers dwindle when he doesn't do it. No king rules forever. I think I need to be ice for this. Now he's mad. Now I'm in danger. I'm trying to think of like... That was weird, I was holding down but Mario was spinning. I'm trying to think of like, statistically, what my most popular thing that I've done has been. Probably not that. the stuff that I've played so far on this channel. Actually, I remember, the thing that did the best was Slime Rancher for some reason. Like, a ton of people showed up to watch Slime Rancher, and then when I wasn't playing Slime Rancher, they just disappeared. Mario Sunshine did decently, but like, Slime Rancher for some reason just went super hard and never stopped going hard. It's funny, I made my poor Switch cry. Yeah, like, I remember it being notable because, like, it was so strange to me. It's like, I figured that Slime Rancher would be, like, a cute little fun thing. Wouldn't necessarily do super well, but then it went super hard. I like how the screen shivers when I fall into the icy water. Yeah, Slime Rancher. I failed to find the drones until I was already done. And over the course of my playthrough, I filled my farm with an uncountable number of chickens, reducing the frame rate to single digits. And he's dead. I just straight up killed him. Tore him limb from limb. Mario's a savage when you think about it. Oh yeah, no, I was there to kill him. It's just that normally you like jump on their heads and then they disappear in a puff of smoke and you can believe that they'll be back later. That man's dead. I should definitely play Metal Gear Rising if I have the chance. Let me show you something. If the stream lags, it's because I'm pulling up a thing. Bear with me. Here we are. I should play Metal Gear Rising, you say? I should really clean up this desktop. Here we are. I should play Metal Gear Rising, you say? I've played Metal Gear Rising. I love that game. It's very, very good. If you're looking to get into the genre that includes games like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising is an amazing entry point. It absolutely still holds up. Very, very good game. You thought I didn't play that series? I don't. Metal Gear Rising is distinct from Metal Gear Solid. Freeze Flame's blistering core. But yeah, the only Metal Gear Solid game that I've played was Peace Walker, because it was the first one in the Metal Gear collection on PS3. And I had absolutely no idea what was going on, and I wasn't having fun, so I stopped playing. I later found out that what I should have done was start with Twin Snakes on GameCube. But like, how am I supposed to know that? So, some point in the future, post-hardware upgrade. Like, I'm definitely willing to give it a try, but I've never played it before. Who needs blue stars? Not me. It's so hot the air is distorting light itself. Oh, I didn't buy the Metal Gear collection, it was a gift. I wouldn't have picked it out for myself. I bought a used PS3 or just for Demon's Souls, and the guy who sold it to me gave me his entire library of games for free. Which was not many, but it was kind of him. I do still have the PS3. I don't think I've turned it on in like a decade at this point. I've considered hooking it up to do like stream stuff with it. The problem with that is that hooking it up would require me to unhook my Switch in a number of places. And frankly, that's just a lot of effort. And I don't have a huge library of games for the PS3. Like the only thing I really have on there that I think is notable is Persona 3 FES. But Reload came out recently, and I think they're releasing FES's DLC later, so... Oh, you know, PS3 had a great library, I just don't have any of those games. I bought that system for exactly one game. I really want to go back and play Demon's Souls. I really hope, I know that they won't, but I really hope that they port Demon's Souls to PC. Because in a lot of places I like Demon's Souls way better than Dark Souls. Also, I am the person at Old Monk with a regen build. I enjoy inflicting suffering upon others. Level design that? No, the level design was great. Like, the only real problem that I have with it was gender-locked equipment, which is just always stupid, and a lack of poise. Like, the best tank armor in the game, if you wanted to wear it, you had to be a boy, no questions asked. You just weren't allowed if you were female. Which, as somebody playing a regen build, the best tank armor in the game is kind of important to me. Because, like, my entire thing is just outliving my opponents. DS2 corrected that by having armor with regen that only works for women. See, just because it benefits me doesn't mean that it's okay. Also, is that in the DLC or something? Because I don't remember that at all. Snow DLC? Yeah, I never did that one. I only ever played the first DLC for DS2. I think I started Iron King and then I just never finished it. That game just completely failed to hold my attention. Like, DS2 had a ton of really good ideas, but it also had a ton of really bad ideas, and the bad ideas held the good ideas back. And then in DS3 they threw the baby out with the bathwater. Very unfortunate sequence of events. Thank you for the hydrate. I think I've mentioned this before, but like one of my long-term goals... Ooh, Cosmic Comet. One of my long-term goals is to... When I become a bigger streamer, assuming that ever happens, I want to gaslight my audience into thinking that I've never played a Souls game, and then play Dark Souls for the quote-unquote first time on stream. Like, that would be so incredibly funny, I think, that I really don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Frosty Cosmic Mario Race. Oh, speed tech, I love it. Finally, I'm allowed to go fast. Speed, my beloved. It was over too soon. The dark side of speed. Like, you run faster than light, you're doomed to live in shadow. Shadow Mario having more stars than an American flag. I got no real comment on that one. I'm not American. Hot and cold collide. Why do they call it a cold if you heat up when you get one? He was anti-speed. But you like wiggling, right? You like wiggling your remote, right? I got this great idea for a new game. So in the gameplay loop, I point at things on screen and then I wiggle my remote. It's groundbreaking. It's kind of sad that like the best games on Wii were the ones that just completely disregarded the things that made the system unique. Oh, that's cold water. I should have seen that coming. Meanwhile, in contrast, the best games for the DS were the ones that made extensive use of its unique mechanic. Which is weird because they were basically the same mechanic when you think about it. A lot of people either forget or they diss Phantom Hourglass. But Phantom Hourglass honestly had one of the coolest puzzles in a Zelda game ever. With the map from the Temple of the Ocean King. Like, when I figured that one out as a kid, my mind was blown. I was like, surely this isn't the solution. And then that was the solution. And I felt so very smart. The rest of that game was determined to have me punch a hole through my bottom screen, but like that moment was very fun. Okay, I'm clearly missing something. I could light those on fire, if I had a source of fire. Can I kill these things? Not like that. Oh, hello. I'm a little bit upset, speaking of DS games, I'm a little bit upset because the first game that I got for my DS was Star Fox Command. I was like, ooh, Fox. But then Crystal isn't in that game until like the last quarter. And they made her all dark and gloomy. It's like, well, that's no fun. You didn't solve that puzzle, you put the console to sleep, unable to figure it out, came back to try again, and it solved itself. That's a common story. You're not alone. Miyamoto wants to pretend Crystal doesn't exist. Well, Crystal wasn't even originally a Nintendo character. the two protagonists of Star Fox Adventures, which was Crystal's debut game, were Crystal and a male fox named Saber. Then they were like, hey, let's turn this into a launch title for the GameCube, but make it Star Fox. So they turned Saber into Fox McCloud and turned Crystal into a damsel in distress. I'm really sad that Crystal never got to be a character in Smash Brothers. I'm gonna assume that I can do that. Okay. Like, I'm obviously more than a little biased, but I feel like Crystal in Smash Brothers would have been a really good way to, like, actually do her character literally any amount of justice. Never even got Golden Sun rep. Golden Sun is on the list of games that I really want to play. Luckily it's in the Switch Online catalog. I might play that one after Thousand Year Door. Let's see what's in here. Oh god, desert levels. Desert levels in Mario games, and I don't have the best history. Soaring on desert winds. I'm just imagining how that must feel. That probably feels, suffocating. Oh, hydrate, thank you. Like, do you think that that's like a really satisfying spine-cracking sensation? Or is it like a constant vibration throughout your body? He's not screaming in agony, so it's probably not like bone snapping. I was like, wait. I feel cool after that move. Yeah, incidentally, the current plan for Sunday is finish FF9 and then put Thousand Year Door in that slot. Specifically the remake. Chicken. It's a chicken filled with explosives. I love it. Can I have it as a pet? It's a source of 2 of my most basic needs. Chicken that got tired of fearing foxes and armed itself to fight back. I mean, you don't have to be afraid of foxes. We're friends, we're fluffy. If foxes like you, they'll nibble on you. I'm not even joking, that's a thing, you can look it up. Mistakes were made. I love how slick the platforming in Mario games always feels. Like, I know that they're doing a bunch of like tricks under the hood to like make you more successful than you otherwise would be. But like, that just means I get to feel cool. And I like that. The shading on Mario's chin makes me feel better about my own. Speaking of hungry Lumas, I wonder how hungry this one is. Let's go say hi. Hey you, yeah you, got any tasty starbits? If you feed me a bunch of starbits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished, I need 800 to curb the hunger pangs. Honestly, better than I thought. Like, I was fully prepared for that to cost me like 2,000. That's it, I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform. The Big Mouth Galaxy has appeared. did unlock a new story chapter in the library earlier. Big Mouth's Gold Bait. I just haven't gone and actually read it yet. Oh, it's shiny. I must have it. All shiny loot belongs to me, whether it knows it yet or not. You there, how do I acquire this? This is my hideaway. It's the perfect spot for fishing and being left alone. This chest will open only for the shell that shines. Yeah, I'm gonna need a gold shell from in here, I guess. That's fine, I've poached those before. I mean, ethically acquired. How do I get up there? I presume that this thing's involved. It's a jellyfish, so I'm scared that it's gonna shock me. Which is, in fact, exactly what ended up happening. Oh, hello. Yeah, if there's a star down here that I can use, that kind of solves the problem. So what's making you think of Outer Wilds? I know what you mean. I've played Outer Wilds, but I never beat it. But I did find, like, that legendary guy that went missing. Which was probably a very strange thing to find first, come to think of it. But yeah, I never finished that game. I really should. I really want to. I'll do it on stream at some point. Like, from the beginning. I like how they're kind enough to restore my health. Another game that this is kind of reminding me of that I want to play at some point is Subnautica. Ah, the consequences of my own actions. I'm gonna have to navigate through a 3x3 hole in the wall. 3x4. Okay, that's better. I can work with 3x4. Subnautica will be fun. I certainly hope that everything is fun. Not what I was expecting to find in there. Man, that was close. Oh, Mario, I almost forgot to tell you something. I was trying to get a star, but I fell into this treasure chest. Let me tell you, it's even smaller than it looks. Anyway, here's the star I found in there. No, really, it's yours. They could have just given me the star, but this is so much better. Take this power star. It took me a second to like parse that it was Toad and not the star. I love this game. I'm very happy with that 800 star bits. Save my game, yes. And with that... we have a letter from Luigi. Bro, I got a star, but now I can't get back. This picture shows where I am. Help me. Wrong button. Where is that place? It looks familiar, but then again... let me give you this picture so you won't forget where Luigi is. Press pause screen, then letter icon. I was gonna end stream, but you're right, I could check out the story first. Here's a letter from Peach. 5 1-ups. I will take those. I will not be using them, but I'll take them. Why does this game hate speed so much?
Let us begin.
Chapter 5, Home. The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there, the girl said busily to herself. We'll put the gate here. Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she'd been bustling about at a feverish pace. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out that star bits weren't the only things buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture unlike anything they'd ever seen, and the girl used them to build a home. Looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big just for the two of us?" With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still, something seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother, and mother were here, the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for its 2 small residents. That night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, the girl fell asleep in the starship. Friends. Then, one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. "Do you two know each other?" the girl asked the 2 Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. Let me snooze that ad. The 2 Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. "My mama!" At once, the apricot Luma parroted back, "My mama, my mama! My mama, my mama!" The 2 Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh. And that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. "My mama, my mama!" The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I gonna do with all these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. I still feel bad that she's left her family behind. But she's found a new one, which is a bit of a comfort. Hopefully they'll reunite. Anyway, it is 9:30 my time. That is when I end stream for the nights. Thank you all so much for showing up. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next stream will be on Friday. The game will be Crosscode. The next time I'm streaming Mario Galaxy will be next Wednesday. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. Good night.